What's up guys, Cash back again with another leak fresh off the press from none other than Miller, the most reliable source for information for what's coming to the game, ahead of an official announcement. And in case you're new, I'll break down what was said and I'll share other sources of info from the game's developers themselves that support these new rumors, so let's jump into it. So Miller just tweeted that he's seen a lot of speculation in the Marvel's Avengers community about whether work resuming on patrol mode is an indication that Join in Progress is finally coming, which was the reason it was shelved, and yes, Join in Progress is currently being tested. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that Miller has shared files in recent months that suggest that patrol mode has been in active development, and as he said in his tweet, the content was originally shelved after it was announced because the team recognized that without Join in Progress, the mode would be extremely underwhelming and ultimately be a major fail, so they decided to retool the mode and release it in the future once they found a viable way to include Join in Progress. Last year, in the months leading up to the release of the Discordant Sound raid, Brian Wagner assured players that patrol mode had not been scrapped and that work to find a solution for Join in Progress was being done. And in one comment he says, "I know one of the more frustrating aspects of Family Reunion was spending the time to get to Super Adaptoid and having someone leave after a few attempts. While we won't have a solution to this when the raid drops, it is being worked on." And last month he responded to a question about patrol mode saying, "We haven't forgotten about it, I promise. It is in the same situation that Cloning Lab was when I took over this role. You might have seen old trailers for it that show bosses like Maestro and Taskmaster in the patrol. I want to make sure that when we release patrol, we're not asking you to fight those same bosses again. Nothing to announce yet, but we have plans." I know a lot of veteran players have been frustrated with how things have gone for the game so far this year, with so much focus being placed on making the game more accessible for newer players and reworking older content like events. And the first new hero was a clone of a hero already present in the game, with a few changes thrown in. But as I've said, they're on pace to end the year on a high note, with the remainder of patch updates being focused on delivering new heroes and playable content. Brian has said several times in recent months that a big focus going forward for the team will be delivering hero and villain centric content more often, and that the team has been working to get a pipeline in place to crank out more villains in the future. And patrol mode is the perfect place to offer engagements with smaller scale villains, with a new boss event coming a couple times a year if possible. We have 2 forms of content announced, and we're waiting to see what hero will be announced in the next blog update, but as always, the team is working on exciting things behind the scenes, and as always, Miller gives us a peek behind the curtain to see what's being cooked up. Now I want to know what you guys think down below. Are you looking forward to patrol mode finally being added to the game, and what villains are you hoping to see added to it, since none of the current villains will be included in it? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Marvel's Avengers content every week. And if you're interested in picking up Avengers merch, shop with Fandomian, and make sure to use my code in the description to get an additional 10% off. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.